Hi students, let's look at this question here, which is on definite integral. Let's say, okay, do this proficiently. So the diagram below shows a curve, part of curve of 4 minus root 2x, which is this curve here, and y equals to x. The curve cuts the x-axis at the point of P over here, and the line intersects at the curve at Q. Okay, great. So here, so show that the x-coordinate of point P is 8. I think there's not an issue. You show that this is 8, right? Okay, what you need to do is just basically just let y be 0. Y equals to 0. So in this case, we know 0 is equals to 4 minus root 2x. So this is root 2x equals to 4. So 2x is equals to 4 squared, which is 16. And x is equals to 16 over 2, which is actually 8. Okay, I think the first part should be quite okay. Now find the coordinates of point Q. So in this case here, we're just going to equate both of the line, right? So we just take this and equate it with this guy, so that it will actually find the coordinates of Q. I think it's not an issue also. So firstly, we let y equals to x into y equals to 4 minus root 2x. Great. Then after which, what we're going to do is just x equals to 4 minus root 2x. So in this case, we'll get root 2x equals to 4 minus x. Square both sides with 4 minus x squared. 16x minus 8x. Sorry, 16, or rather 4 squared minus 2 for 4x plus x squared, 2x. Okay, then we're just going to expand this guy. Get 16, so x squared. This guy will get x squared minus 8x plus 16, 2x. So we could just solve this as minus 10x plus 16, 0. So from here, what we get is actually 0 is equals to x minus 8x minus 2. So hence x is equals to 8 or x or 2. Okay. So the next thing is we need to substitute it in, so that we need to see whether left hand side equals right hand side, right? So we need to check whether it's equals to left or right here. Not an issue. So sub when x equals to 8. Okay. Sub into 1. From 1, left hand side will just be equals to 8. Right hand side will just be equals to 4 minus 2 times 8, which is actually 16. 4, so 0. Okay. So left hand side is not equals to right hand side. So reject x equals to 8. So when x equals to 2, from 1, what we can do is left hand side is equals to 2. Right hand side will just be equals to 4 minus 2 times 2, which is actually 2. So left hand side equals right hand side. So x equals to 2. Okay, that's that. So coordinates of Q will just be 2, 2. So let's look at part 3. Part 3 is finding the area A, bounded by 8 and 10. So this area A here, which is shaded for us. So this case here, we know that this is just 4 minus 2 square root 2 dx from 8 to 10. Now make sure we need to modulus it, or rather, we do make sure it's positive, but this will be a negative area, right? So when we do it, it will just we just have to make sure it's positive. So we just apply a negative. Okay, so that's that. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna write this as negative of 8 to 10. 4 minus root 2x dx. Okay, so then get to alarm, we need the exact value, right? Yes, so I'm gonna just put this as 8, 10, 4 minus root 2 root x. So root x will be written as half dx. So integrate this. This will just be 4x minus root 2 x 3 over 2, 3 over 2. Okay, so this is 10 and 8. So that's that. So that will be given by 4x minus 2 root 2 over 3 root x about 3, 10 and 8. So we're going to just simplify this and see how we can do it. So they didn't ask for exact, so I guess we could just key in calculator. So the first one will be 30.5719 minus of kin will be 24.4575. Keying the wrong value just now, so got the wrong value. So this will be negative 0.4809.6, right? So this will be 0.481 square units 3SF. Okay, so that's how I'll do this question here. So let's look at the last part. The area of region B bounded by the straight line. This straight line is the same line as y equals to x, right? Which is the line given just now in the diagram. So it's just a facade, more of like a distraction here. So they're actually the same line here. So you want this B, right? So what we need to do is actually just take the top curve minus of the bottom curve. 2. So you take the top curve here minus of the bottom curve, which is the triangle here, if you want to. Okay, you could actually just take the entire area under the graph and just minus off the area here. So that's what I'm gonna do. So here we take the area from 0 to 2, then get 4 minus 2 root x, the top curve, minus of the bottom curve with x here. Or you could just write the area on the graph. Okay, so that's that. So this guy here, what we're gonna do is actually what we can integrate all of it, right? 0 to 4x minus root 2x half minus x dx. Okay, then this would just be x squared 2 minus root 2x 3 over 2 over 3 over 2 minus x squared over 2. This is 20. Okay, so just key in calculator. So similarly, we don't really need the, what do you call it, the exact value. So we could just key in calculator. But I think we'll get exact value here. So here what we get is actually 10 over 3 units square. Okay, so that's how I'll do this question proficiently. If you have any questions at all, please do let us know, and I'll see you in the next question.